There are only 2 contests on the docket on Sunday, which makes picking a lineup extra tricky. But trust us, it can be done, and we're here to show you how. First up, at quarterback, there's really only one option. You have to roll with Kirk Cousins on Sunday. Yes, Russell Wilson has been hot, but he's going to be playing in an icebox in Minnesota, and Cousins has been every bit as hot down the stretch. Cousins has thrown at least 3 touchdowns in his last 3 games and is going up against a Packers secondary that will be without their best corner in Sam Shields. He'll cost you $8,000, which is money well spent on Wildcard Sunday. At running back, we're going to go with Christine Michael and Eddie Lacy. Michael gets the start after the late scratch of Marshawn Lynch from the roster. The Seahawks figure to focus on the running game in the frigid conditions, and they've made the ground game work all year no matter who's in the backfield. Michael is coming off a 17-carry, 102-yard performance in Arizona that saw him put up 10.2 FanDuel points. Expect him to add a trip to the end zone this time around. Now, Lacy is the best option for the Packers this weekend. Their passing offense has been out of sync since the team's bye week, and Washington's defense has had trouble stopping the run. Look for Mike McCarthy to lean on the big back out of Alabama to keep the Packers in this game. At wide receiver, we'll start by stacking Deshaun Jackson. With Shields out, Jackson should have no trouble working deep against the Packers' rookie corners, and Cousins should be able to find him at least a few times. He may not score touchdowns, but he'll put up a nice yardage total. Best of all, he's only $7,000. Another wideout we like on Sunday is Seattle's Doug Baldwin. Yes, they'll focus on the run, but when they get in the red zone, expect them to work crossing routes to try to free up Baldwin for a score. Wilson and Baldwin have been on a tear the second half of the year, and we don't expect it to stop now. Our last wide receiver spot goes to James Jones. He's dirt cheap at $5,700, and he's the only guy Aaron Rodgers trusts in the Packers offense. He's going to have a big game against Washington's newly acquired corner Kerry Williams. At tight end, we're going with seemingly matchup-proof Jordan Reed. Yes, he's the most expensive tight end available at $7,400, but he's been an absolute monster for Washington, and there hasn't been a defense that's been able to slow him down. He's averaging 14.3 FanDuel points per week, and has had games of 29, 23, 22, and 24 on his 2015 resume. The guy is a stud, and he figures to put up big numbers against the Packers. At kicker, we'll go with Mason Crosby for only $4,500. The one thing the Packers have proven they're good at on the offensive side of the ball is stalling drives, which figures to leave Crosby with plenty of opportunities. And at defense, we'll pony up and go with the most expensive option in the Seattle Seahawks for $5,100. The Seahawks had their way with the Vikings last time around, and the elements should help them serve up a repeat performance against Teddy Bridgewater and company. So there you go, a Wildcard Sunday lineup for your consideration. Use it straight up or as a jumping off point for your own. Just be sure to set your lineup by 1 p.m. Eastern when rosters lock. Good luck. For FanDuel Insider, I'm Madeline Burke.
Hi, this is Madeline Burke from FanDuel, and thanks for watching. We put out videos every day to make sure you're up to date on all your sports news. Click here to subscribe to our channel, and click here to see more tips to think about before your rosters lock. We'll see you soon.